this is my review of the Tama Club Jam kit. As you see, I've been using this kit for the last, I would say, 2 months, 3 months. And overall, I'm very impressed with this kit. First of all, let's start with the things that I like. Number one, I like how shallow are the drums, especially the bass drum, because living in New York City, it's kind of hard to go in and out from clubs and places to play. And of course, portability is a must, and since I drive a 4-door sedan, this fits perfectly. As a matter of fact, this fits with the stroller, so I don't have to take anything out of my car. I just pop this in the trunk of my car and it fits perfectly. I fit all the drums as well as the hardware, and I will make a separate video about this particular hardware, which I'm extremely impressed. It is the Tama Classic hardware. Totally recommend it. By the way, check out my podcast. I had a conversation with Sam Gamble of Tama Drum, Tama A&R, where we talk about the development of this drum set, this hardware, the Star Series, and more. Another thing that I like is the sound of the bass drum. Although it's a shallower kick, like I mentioned earlier, the fact that it's an 18 gives a big sound right out of the box. I've been playing 16-inch kick for the last, I don't know, 5-6 years, so playing this just opened up a different sound option to me. Just hear it out. That's it. There's nothing in there. Those are the stock heads. Because I'm trying to maximize this kit to the best I can with the drum head that it has, and eventually I will change it to, you know, better heads for sure. But I want to see what this kit does right out of the box and how far can I take it in terms of tuning and range and all that. The drum hardware by itself is really good. You know, the tom mount is solid. The Tama tom mount. It comes with a mount for the cymbal right out of the bass drum, which I really like. The only downside to this, which is my only complaint also about the bass drum spurs, is that it doesn't have a memory lock. The lug itself, when you mount it, does accept a memory lock, but the mount does not come with that. So I had to go on Amazon and get 3 memory locks, just to make sure that I have consistency when I mount this cymbal stand, and also with the hitting, you know, it can wobble as you play. If you go sideways to play like on the bell, it will wobble. But other than that, super solid, fairly decent range of movement. Of course, it will not go super high. As a matter of fact, this is the higher it goes, and it works out with the setup that I have. The same with the bass drum spurs. They don't rise up as much as I would like to, but it gets the job done. And with the memory locks now, I have the consistency of, you know, putting it in and out the same way and not have to, you know, figure out the angle of the legs and whatnot. I am very impressed with the sound of this particular 10 tom. Very easy to tune. The 14 kind of gave me a harder time, of course, because it's a shallower shell. But once you find the spotting and you spend enough time with it, and use just a little bit of muffling, of course, I'm working with stock heads. Like I said earlier, once I put better heads, it should be easier. I just want to make sure how far can I take this drum. It had a great sound to it with a little muffling. This 10 it was super easy to tune. Snare drum though, I thought that on a higher end it would be like super snappy, but I kind of like it in the medium range. No muffling whatsoever, and it sounds super good, and it just sounds like a snare, right? And I wouldn't expect anything else. I just want this to sound like a snare. If I want a different sound, then I have some other snare options to cover those sounds, but for what I need, I just want a regular sounding snare, and this does the job. Now, here's something that I don't like, and I really wish Tama had done a little more on this. The bass drum is only 6 lugs. So as a matter of fact, the whole kit is 6 lugs. Every single one of the drums is 6 lugs. I wish the bass drum would have been 8. That will have given me a little more fine tuning. Will have make it easier to tune it. 6 lugs could be a little finicky. The same with the floor tom. I wish it would have been 8 instead of 6. The tom and the snare is fine with 6, but the bass drum and the floor tom, I wish it had been 8. And like I mentioned earlier, I wish that Tama has sent memory locks with the cymbal mount and also with the leg, with the spurs. They did send a memory lock with the tom, which I really appreciate. Again, I'm more for consistency of sound and on setup, since I'm breaking down and taking apart, putting in the car, play the gig, be back. I want to be able to do the process as quick as possible, and memory locks is one of those things that let me do that. If you're in the fence of buying a new drum set and have no idea what to get, I highly recommend this drum set. This drum set is not only like your second kit, this is my kit, right? It's my kit because it fits my needs. I need something small, right? Right now I'm in the storage closet in my classroom. This is where I practice. When I gig, I need to be able to go in and out as quick as I can. This fits my car. I can keep this in my apartment. This fits my needs. So if you're thinking of buying a second drum kit, that's good. If you're looking for your main drum kit, this is a great option. Again, this is not only like your beater kit or your B kit. This could be it. This could be the drum set that if you're a working musician or if you are short in space, this could give you a big sound on an affordable price. And if you get with the classic hardware, the pedals, the hi-hat and whatnot, is the perfect combination. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share. There's more videos coming in. Also, did I mention I have a podcast? It's called Drums en Español. It's the only drumming podcast in Spanish. We are over 18 episodes by now. Check out links in the description. Like I said, like, share, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next one. Peace.